Just a few words on a tactic that I often see used in debates and heated discussions, and that tactic is when one party will claim to be deeply offended by the words or actions of another party. Now, claiming to be offended is always the final refuge of a person with no counterclaim whatsoever. That's the first thing to notice. After all, claiming to be offended is simply an expression of hurt feelings or perhaps a bruised ego. It's not in and of itself any sort of counterclaim. So, what's actually happening is that the person who's making the claim of being offended is using some psychological pressure on you. What it actually is a demand that you acknowledge that you've committed some breach of protocol and that you get back in place within the social order or fraternal hierarchy that may exist in whatever could be a college or university or perhaps a workplace. And it's no coincidence that your place within this order, your expectation to get back in line, is always going to be somewhere beneath the person who is making the claim of being offended. And that's why you'll often hear this claim of being offended accompanied by statements or moral imperatives like, you should know better than this, or this is better than you, you're above this, that sort of thing, that sort of scolding that goes along with it. All this is psychological pressure, and you should never acquiesce to this. And those of us who have been there, who have been cast out of social orders in the past, who have had to sit at the table in the lunchroom and eat all by ourselves for a length of time until we came to terms with things and climbed back out of that pit on our own, this no longer scares us because we've been there, done that, and gone through it, and it simply doesn't work anymore. I couldn't pretend to respond to someone who claimed to be offended if I wanted to. It would be completely fraudulent. I'm simply no longer capable of it because I've been through that before, and it doesn't scare me anymore. So whenever you hear someone making the claim that they've been offended, the best thing that you can do is just understand that argument and discussion has absolutely ended. Nothing further can be gained by participating in it. And so you should quietly just walk away and move on with your life. That's the best way to handle it. Good luck.